everyone, this is Dave and I am joined by
Kaylee
and
Chris.
And today we are bringing For the Birds to the table. Now this is designed by Steve Ewelt and put out by Breaking Games. This is an abstract style family game where we will be working to get our birds in this tree to be in 4 in a row configuration. This is for ages 8 and up. 2 to 6 players and plays in roughly 20 to 30 minutes. And so each of us are going to be playing a different bird type. So Kaylee is going to be playing the purple ones. Those are the martins. Chris is playing the budgies that are green. And I am playing the orioles, which are orange. And the way that this is going to go is on each player's turn, they're going to roll 2 dice. We're going to be using 8-sided dice because of the player count. If we were playing more players, we'd be using 10-sided dice. And we're going to be using this 7x7 grid in the center of the board. And what we're going to do essentially on our turn is roll 2 dice, and then either we're going to place a bird on the coordinates that can makes, or we're going to be able to play one of our cards in our hand. Now we have 6 different cards that we can play. Some of them are going to be beneficial for us. Some of them are going to be something that we can do to mess with our opponents. So really quickly, the cards that we have, each of us have: flock, move 2 of your birds 1 space each. Swoop, move 1 of your birds 1 or 2 spaces. Peck, move an opponent's bird 1 or 2 spaces. Mock, place or move a crow to any space on the tree, and we'll talk about crows in a minute. Shoo, remove or move a hawk in the tree, and I'll talk about hawks in just a second. And roll, re-roll 1 or both dice. So those are the 6 different cards that we have. We all start off with these cards in our hand, and we will, as we use them, we'll discard them. Also, along the edge of the board, we'll explain what the cards are in each of the spaces. And it's also going to tell us on our turn what we are going to do. Now, my version of the game had a single sheet rules, and so we are playing now with the updated final rules that I received by email. So it has some clarifications on a few different things, and also talks about these particular tokens that come in the game. And during the game, if we happen to play all of our action cards, we can choose to start placing these on the board in different spaces and making them out of the game, making the game a little bit more challenging. So, at the beginning of the game, the youngest player is going to start first, which is going to be Chris, and so he is going to place a hawk onto the board and 2 crows. And so the hawk is going to go on 1 of the red spaces. And these hawks, what they're going to do essentially is pretty much scare birds from being able to land on those particular spaces that are adjacent to his spot. Although players can move into a space and then have to scooch out of the way. And I'll talk about that as we get into the game a little bit more. So he's going to place, that's too far out. This is out of bounds. So any of these ones in the middle. You want to go here, here? Where do you want to put it at? Can't go with any of the ones that are all the way on the outside. Okay, and you have to place 2 crows on the board. And the crows actually will go onto an individual space and block off those spaces. And now, as we're placing birds on the board, one thing that this game is going to have is considered called a pecking order. And so sometimes birds will be able to be moved from one space to another, and so sometimes we can force other birds to move because we have what's called hierarchy. And the way that this is going to work is each player has pecking order over the player to their left. So the orange birds can only make Kaylee's purple birds move. Kaylee's purple birds can only make the green birds move, and the green ones can only make the orange birds move. All right, so Chris, it's your turn to get started, so let's go. So the first thing that you have to do on your turn is roll the dice, and then you can choose to either place a bird or play a card. And so he's got the numbers 2 and 7, so either he can place a bird on 27 or on 72, so whatever the numbers make up for that. So go ahead and place your bird. I'm going to go and grab the dice. All right. And again, we're going to be trying to get 4 in a row. So I have either 46 or 64. And 64, if I could place the bird on 64 near the hawk, but then I would be able to take advantage of this movement where I could be able to move to here or here or here, whatever's connected, these lines connect, or actually up this way. So maybe I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'll go on 64, and then I'm going to slide up to 73, and that will be my turn.
Good.
So you have a crow and 3. So what's going to happen is I'm going to place a crow on any space on the board that has a 3 in it. So any of these in the 3 column or this 3 row. I'll just place it up by 83. Okay. All right. Chris, back to you.
And 23.
See where he's going to go. There's 32, there's 23. Okay. I have a hawk and 8. So, if I place a hawk, I'm going to place a hawk over here in this space, and then because I'm the active player, I get to choose where this crow is going to move, and this crow is going to move over here to 66. Because when you encounter a hawk, you have to scatter away from him. He scares the birds away. So you have 24 or 42.
42.
All right, Chris, your turn.
There you go. 75 and 57.
Okay, so 57 is over by this hawk, and 75 is right there. So if you go to 57, you could slide into 67 or 58. Okay. Another hawk. Unless I want to play a bird. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and place this over here. And not going to move anything. So I have all the hawks on the board now, so now they'll just be moving around the tree.
52 and 25.
Ooh, 52. Interesting. Oh, she's got 2 in a row, Chris. So we got a few.
That's a good start.
What do you think's going to happen? You've got a crow and an 8. So anywhere along this 8 row or this 8 here. Really making it tight up in that section, huh? Okay. I have a crow with a 6. Where am I going to put this crow at? Well, 36. Clog up the board. We have all these crows out there and hawks. And we don't even hardly have any of our own birds out. So 57 or 55. Or 57 or 75, I mean.
57's over here.
Yep. So if you go into there, the only place you'd be able to go into is 58. And then you'd be able to make Chris's bird move. Let's see. You play a card?
Yep, I'm going to place Mac. Place or move a crow to any space on the tree. I'm going to move this.
That's the hawk. You'd have to play shoe, I think that is.
Let's place this over here.
Okay. All right, Chris. 24?
24 and 42. Yep. I will place it at 24.
Okay. Alright. Hawk. And an 8. I don't know if I want to play a hawk. I'm going to roll. So I'm going to re-roll these dice. Maybe I can get something better on a turn. 32 or 23. That's better. I will play this over here by you. There you go, Kaylee.
25 and 52.
Now, if you go on 52, you could actually make your own bird move.
Yep.
Oh boy. This could be over quick. Maybe not, though.
I could do.
You can either move the hawk or play a card.
I'll move the hawk. Right here.
So.
I didn't move into yours, now did I?
So I'm going to move here to 64. Kaylee, you have to move your orange bird, your purple bird. And I see a way you could do this. You could go here into this one, and then this one can move out of the way. There we go.
I don't like you anymore, Chris.
83 or 38. Where's 83? There we go. 67 or 76. Here or there.
Then do pack. Move opponent's bird 1 or 2 spaces. 1, 2.
Okay.
57.
Yep. 57's over here. There's 75. Now again, you could choose to place a bird here, and you can move over and make this bird move down. So you can go like there if you want to, or you can play a card. Let's see what he's going to do. What you doing, Chris?
I'm going to do flock. Move 2 of your birds 1 space each.
Okay. 1, that's one bird, and that one. Okay. 34 or 43. I'm already on. Oh. All right, I'm going to go on 34. And I'll bump my bird up to 44.
$37 and $73. I'm going to play the card. Swoop. Move 1 of your birds 1 or 2 spaces. And move this one 1 and bump these ones down.
All right, Chris. You gotta roll the dice first. This is getting kind of crazy. You gotta roll the dice, Chris.
Okay.
82 or 28? Which 28 is down here. 82 is all the way up in the corner. He's plotting over there to do something.
I'm doing mark, place or move a crow to any space on the tree. Why didn't you block him right there? Oh yeah.
I thought I was gonna win. Now I got us 52 or 25. Well, I have to do this to Kaylee. So
No.
now you have to move.
How dare you?
Well, you can move your other ones if you want to, but it's fine.
No, I don't want
Okay. All right.
27 or 72. Shoot. Remove a hawk in the tree. I'm moving this one over here. Bye bye, birdies. Bye bye. So long, suckers.
It's okay. I'm still good. All right, Chris, your turn. If he rolls a 5 and a 2, it's gonna be game over. A 2 and a 6, he's gonna win.
2 and a 6.
Yep, because he
2
can go
6. 2 6. No.
If he goes into 26, he can bump his bird.
No. 26. No. No.
All right, and so Chris won the game with 4 in a row. So that's a little bit of how you play For the Birds. Again, this is a pretty fun family-style game. Kaylee, what do you think of this one?
It's really fun.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
I like moving around the birds. It's kind of like Connect 4 bingo. Well, kind of. Because you have to get 4 or 5 in a row.
Okay. Chris, what do you think of this one?
I like it for how the birds look and how what's so fun and the look of the game.
Okay. Yeah, and I agree. I think that the production quality is really cool. I love these. Some of the pieces, it fluctuates with the weather because they're cardboard, but they are pretty well made. If we hold this up here, you can see they're 3-dimensional pieces, and each of the players have their own color birds, and they have a little bit of differentiation, like on their heads and stuff. So that's an oriole, and it's going to look different than these. Than the martins, and then there's some other birds, like if we play like a cardinal, which is one of the other ones, the cardinal looks, has the typical head style there, and same thing like with the blue jays. So you've got 6 different, the good thing about this is that it plays 6 players. So this is going to play, a larger group of people. And I definitely would recommend, if you have this game already, if you don't have the revised rules, to make sure you download them, because it's going to clarify a few things. And we never did get to any of these tokens, but you can eventually, after a while, start blocking off spaces on the board and making it even harder to play. But overall, just wanted you guys to be able to see how this game plays. Plays rather quickly. It's very, very simple, straightforward game. Roll the dice, move a bird, play a card. Definitely got to be aware of what your other players are up to. So, anyways, hope you enjoyed this playthrough For the Birds and a little bit of our thoughts there. And we'll see you guys again soon. All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.